head of the state police in Texas gave a portrait of the police response to the Uvalde elementary school massacre. And he said the on-scene commander decided to put the lives of officers ahead of the lives of children. Jennifer McGraw joins us live from the KTLA News Center with more. Jennifer.
Yeah, Sharon called the school police chief's response an abject failure, saying that the decision to wait contradicted the active shooter protocol, and that's to stop the suspect as quickly as possible.
The officers had weapons, the children had none. The officers had body armor, the children had none. The officers had training, the subject had none.
Colonel Stephen McCraw, the head of the Texas Department of Public Safety, slamming the local police in Uvalde for failing to act for more than an hour to save the lives of defenseless children.
The only thing stopping a hallway of dedicated officers from entering room 111 and 112 was the on-scene commander, who decided to place the lives of officers before the lives of children.
McCraw calling out the school's chief of police, Pete Arredondo, who allegedly told his officers to stand down.
It's difficult because Chief Arredondo is not here today. So I'm trying to gain perspective in a way that I can understand the thought process of someone that made several decisions with the resources that he had not to advance into the classroom, take the shooter down, and save the kids that were still alive.
Tuesday's hearing laid out a series of issues. To start, once the school went into lockdown, it was impossible because few doors could not be locked from the inside. The gunman walked straight through. McCraw says within 3 minutes of officers arriving, they should have entered the school and saved those children. Another failed opportunity. At the 19 mark, shields arrived for added protection. McCraw says there's no excuse. In fact, preliminary evidence suggests none of the officers had even attempted to open the school doors until 1 hour and 14 minutes.
You never needed a shield, okay? For an active shooter, you don't have time for a shield.
Following the deadly Columbine shooting, tactical changes were made in the way law enforcement responds to active school shooters. In Uvalde, McCraw says law enforcement failed on every account.
Mistakes were made. It should have never happened that way, and we can't allow that ever to happen in our profession. This set our profession back a decade.
While the school's police chief has not spoken publicly, he told the Texas Tribune that he didn't issue any orders and called for assistance to open those doors and did not believe he was the incident commander. And while these Senate meetings are public, the Texas House Committee is also holding a hearing where the chief is expected to speak. However, those are closed-door meetings. Pedro, back to you.